And also tonight, take a listen to this.
Do you think hush money payments are serious crimes?
Well, so first of all, I don't know anything about hush money payments to prostitutes. It's not something that I know anything about. But what I do know is that when there has been an issue that has been dealt with, and then it continues to be dealt with again and again and again, I think it erodes people's faith in the judicial system.
So that's an exchange there between our political reporter Leonard and Fleming and Virginia Governor Glenn Youngkin at an event in Manassas this morning. The governor referring to the adult film star Stormy Daniels as a prostitute. And after putting out a tweet in Trump's defense yesterday, Governor Youngkin continued to criticize the indictment against the former president. It comes as Governor Youngkin himself is among the speculated candidates for president in 2024. And as Leonard reports, the governor did not back down on his stance, attacking the Manhattan District Attorney.
No, he wasn't. If anything, he was doubling down that the prosecution of Donald Trump in New York was eroding America's system of justice.
This is about process in our justice system. The challenge that we have right now is that there is an eroded faith in our judicial system.
This is Governor Youngkin today on the historic indictment of former President Donald Trump in New York. Youngkin made his thoughts be known about the grand jury indictment of Trump Thursday on Twitter. This is the left's, quote, continued attempts, he wrote, to weaponize our judicial system, end quote.
This issue with the former president has already been dealt with at the federal level. And so here we are again at a local level. This is my point, which is faith in our judicial system is so important.
Youngkin argues that the issue regarding alleged hush payments to porn star Stormy Daniels and ordered by Trump before he became president has already been dealt with in the federal court system.
I don't know anything about hush money payments to prostitutes. It's not something that I know anything about. But what I do know is that when there has been an issue that has been dealt with, and then it continues to be dealt with again and again and again, I think it erodes people's faith in the judicial system.
Mike Pence, Trump's former vice president, weighed in.
First, let me just say, I think the unprecedented indictment of a former president of the United States for a campaign finance issue is an outrage.
And so did President Joe Biden.
I have no comment on that.
The former president was the first to be indicted in American history. Youngkin himself is eyeing a run at the presidency in 2024.
At a time where we have major challenges with faith in our judicial system, as I said, I mean, literally there was a memo written by the FBI in Richmond about me. So there's a moment here for us to just step back, and we need to focus on these most important issues right now.
Meanwhile, Maryland Governor Wes Moore's staff told DC News Now in a statement that, quote, no one is above the rule of law, and that the governor is confident that the judicial system will ensure a fair process in this matter, end quote. Reporting from Manassas, Leonard and Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.